Life as a solo can be very spontaneous. It can be hard, but sometimes you get wipes like this. Wipes that solos like me can only dream of. I'm ready to kick things off. I just spawned in. I can never get in exactly when it wipes, but I get in there as soon as they let me. So, here I am. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna build yet, but I'm kind of feeling either the desert or the snow. But this wipe, I'm planning on taking things easy. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to sweat too hard. I just want to chill out, make some pies, mess around with stuff, and just have a nice time. Of course, it's Rust, so there's no guarantee of that. But I'm gonna give it my all, and we're gonna see what. Just stay still. Oh god. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. To me, that's the beautiful thing about Rust. You kind of come in, at least I do, with somewhat of a plan. You know, a little bit. You think about it just a tad bit. But then, once you're here, and you see how things go, and what the flow of the wipe is, and how people are advancing quicker than others, like this, then you start recalculating, and that's the spontaneous part of the game that's so cool. You might want it to go one way, but it's probably gonna go a different way. And that's awesome. For starters, I'm gonna head to the desert. Last wipe I had a bit of a craving for the desert, so I'm gonna try to satisfy that craving. You know, I really like all of the extra stuff in the game, growing crops and things like that, but I've always felt like it was harder to get a start with that. You know, get the things you need to get things growing. It's discouraged me somewhat, and I know a lot of people out there really enjoy doing that, and I do too, but the process takes a lot out of it. But with honey, I'm starting to realize that that process, or that barrier to entry, is much lower. It's just different. I'm excited to give that like a full-on shot. But for now, I need to get my first back down. I'm gonna use this darkness to try to get to the desert before the sun rises. Kinda keep me covered a bit. So yeah, this time around I'm going full-blown chill. I'll obviously, make some guns, and I probably will do some PvP, so look out for that. But for the most part, I want to build like a really cozy base with nothing really to hide. A little bit here and there, hide the loot somewhere, but for the most part, I want to have it completely transparent with windows. I don't care if people can look inside and see my layout, see everything. I'm not worried about it. What I want to do is build a very cozy base using some of these new updates and just live out wipes like I really like doing. Very chill, very relaxing, low stress. Low stress equals happy life. Okay, we're at the spot we chose. I'm not seeing too many bases around, but let me look over on the other side of this. Maybe it's better on this side. I would like to see the water. Okay, there's a base here. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. I am going to try my best to build on one of those. I can't promise that it'll work, but I'm going to try that. I want to be close to the water this one. I want to get a boat and be able to just grind out in the ocean. That'd be nice. Wow. Okay. Okay, there's a base there. And a base there. The rock was perfect, so I started building. Wow, this is really nice. Look at that. Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna really like living here. This is very cozy. Only issue is I ran out of stone, so I'm gonna need to go get some. But it's getting dark, so I'm just gonna wait till the sun comes up, and then I'll use the new day to go collect what I need. Right now I've got my little 2x2, which is good. I have an idea of how I'm gonna spread it out. Now I put this full wall here instead of a window because when I tend to build bases like this, I like to put a furnace, a large furnace on this side, and I highly doubt that it's going to work because this terrain is crazy. But there's a chance that it might just take, so I really want to do that. That'd be awesome. Imagine right here on this rock and I have a furnace. That would be sick. As you guys know, I'm not too interested or worried about people raiding. It's really not like a huge deal to me. As I know it should be, but it's kind of not. For me, I kind of just enjoy the process. If I get raided, that's just a reason for me to go build somewhere else. So I haven't placed down a TC yet because I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it. I don't want to put it here inside because it's just going to take up too much space, and obviously my space is very limited here. And also on this side there's the sunrise, and here's the sunset, so I would like to be able to sit out there. This is going to be my main sitting area, I think, hopefully, if I have space for that. Actually, one second here. That's a bit helpful right now. I kind of need this, at least to get things started. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I am going to die, so let me just respawn at base and finish up this little 2x2. Oh, so what's that sound? Let me just give this a shot here. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do like almost like a honeycomb, but it'll be like this. And in here, I'll put a TC. And we got danger over there. I guess the idea of these little side rooms is, besides a light honeycomb, it's like more storage, maybe even an area to chill out in. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And then on this side, if I can successfully get a large furnace here, then I'm gonna have that be the jump up to the little loft at the top. Up there I'll have like my main bedroom, maybe some loot that's more valuable, away from people's eyes. So for my security, I could really use a tier 2. It's gonna take some work to get it, but once I do get it, it's gonna be very nice because then I could add some legit windows, reinforced glass windows, add the large furnace. The nice thing about a base like this is from the distance, no one will assume that there's anything good in here. They might think it's an easy raid, which, okay, if they want to waste their resources, congratulations to them. They figured out the trick. But the reality is, I'll be able to hide some decent loot in a base like this without bringing too much attention to myself. Honestly, what I really need right now is a tier 1 so I can get some normal tools. Let me focus on that. I don't want to go out on the water much yet, so I'm gonna head over to a nearby road and farm that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Ooh. I needed this. I needed this. Oh gosh, dang. Alright, let me take this home. Some nice cloth. Not bad. 117. That's pretty good. Let me drop this off. This is a pretty big load at the moment. For now, I'm going to put this right here. Okay, got my tier 1. Look at that. Alright, we have stuff. I guess I could make this gun. Even though I don't really like this gun. The aiming on it is terrible. But that explains why it's in a tier 1 category. What's really important right now is that I make tools. Ah, it's nice. That's nice. And as I stood under the stormy night, I felt humbled, a solo in a mess of a world, just trying to find my way. Man, what a feeling. Look at the stars. This is wild, man. Raining. Thunder. It's a vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the other side of Rust. I'm such a big fan of corners of the map like this. Like, see where my base is over there? This area has got only a few bases, but on the way here there were tons of bases, so it's always just nice when you come across a corner of the map that's untouched. I mean, not fully untouched, of course, you know what I mean. Mostly untouched. it just changes the whole wipe. Makes the whole wipe feel different. Okay, well, that's nice. That's nice of them, just to leave the stuff. That's cool. Some people are just nicer, which is a good thing. A very good thing. Let me go get some animals. I need some low grade. Man, this rain is really not letting up. I don't know why I was thinking like, okay, when it's raining, thundering, when the weather's not just nice, people are less likely to be out roaming, but so far, the only time I've actually died has been in this rain. So, I take back what I was saying. That is a bear. Okay, I am gonna go look for a boat. I really need to get scrap quick. My best bet of securing this base, at least, you know, for as much as I can, is the reinforced glass windows. So I need to get that tier 2 down, get those, and then I can get some rest. But for now I have to grind until I get it. So that's what I'll be doing. A boat will make it much easier. Okay. This boat's really far into land. Kind of weird. Alright, time to hit some barrels. Alright, I'm getting close. Getting close. Okay. I am gonna go recycle. It's gonna be a big run, but I'm gonna go to that lighthouse right there. I gotta be very, very careful. Ooh. Shoot. Oh, I see him in there. Oh god, here goes. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't want to go too close with my boat to the lighthouse because obviously there's people active around here, so I kept my boat back there somewhere, but now I'm a little nervous to go to the boat. My springs were in there too, which kind of sucks.
Are we dead, huzz, guys? Are we dead, huzz? Guys, chill, bro.
Oh man, that was painful. I couldn't get back on the rock. Man, that's rough. That was a pretty big loss. But, whatever. That took me like 30 minutes, maybe, to collect out here in the water. It's really easy to get that much loot. There's literally a base right outside the lighthouse that's just roof camping. So, I can't do that. I need to find a different option. Okay, hey, at least I got those. Oh boy. At least I got the springs back. I am not going to do any farming here. Let me just head back to my area. Look at this base. People have been raiding over here. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go. I'm going to chill out on the sulfur because I don't want to give the raiders any sulfur if I do get raided overnight. So let me just wait on that. Tomorrow I will go crazy with the sulfur. At least enough to make my weapons and stuff, so. Hey, Here we go. Got the tier 2 down. And how many windows do I need? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is good. Almost there. Almost there. I really just need to get the last one right here. Then I'll be protected from the outside at least. And I have my tier 2 down. So that's good. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna lock up, call it a night. Looks like we're still here. Awesome. Yeah, I should have thought about this a little bit more, but my base, the way that it is, I want to build out that furnace room, but I didn't account for the door. Usually when I build this style of base, I have like a one side that's a doorway, but I sealed off both ends. Okay, I'm crafting the large furnace. Let's see if we can even make it work. I really hope we can work. That would be so cool. I'm also just not sure on the layout. I just don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. It's possible. It's possible. Nice. Okay, so this is where the furnace would go. Is there a way I can make some type of entrance? Let me see here. Let me think about this. Look at that. Cool. So cool. I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. I just won't be able to window off everything. My little jump up that I come from is usually here. So if I had like some sort of door here, that would be cool. Like right here. All I need to do is get inside. Once I'm inside, I can just maneuver all the way over here. Like if it was like this, would I be able to just run in? Yes, I can. Okay, listen, we're just gonna do it this way. So the idea is that we do this. We add our roof pieces like so. And then we triangle roof all of this. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough stone, but let me see how much of it I can do. Wow, not bad. I love this. This is so cool. Such a vibe. I'm gonna stop these. First of all, I'm gonna pick them up. And I'm just gonna toss in as much as I can in here. While this works, I'm going to just go grab some stone. That could be really useful. Finish off the rest of this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Awesome. I was so nervous yesterday. I was so sure that I was going to get raided overnight just because of the activity that was happening in the area and over by Lighthouse, but somehow I'm still here. I cannot complain. The initial strategy of like hiding in plain sight kind of worked. And maybe somebody did come by and look at the base. They looked inside and probably didn't see anything worth raiding. They saw one box, two little boxes next to it. That wouldn't be worth their boom, honestly. Okay, I could use a little bit more stone before I go back. I'm really just trying to seal off the furnace room. Okay, now we definitely have to go. No more. Don't get greedy. I need an airlock here for sure. Okay, that works. And so we can see in here, got an airlock here. Here comes a new day. I'm such a big fan of the brick skin for the walls and the stone roof. I think that looks so good. It's a nice little contrast. Nice. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna move my loot over. It's a little safer up there. What I'm hoping to do is place this here in a way that it doesn't take up too much room on this furnace door. Nice. I think that works. Beautiful, that looks good. Let me throw that here. Oh man, I love how this looks. Look at that. I didn't know it steams like that. That's so cool. I totally forgot that I researched this. I could really use that oil refinery. That could make hitting the water way, way easier. Plus I have all this. I need to do some hunting. Just normal hunting. Alright. That's a good amount of ammo. I'm gonna leave this here. I lost all those gears, so I don't have the gears to make garage doors. I wasn't planning on it, but I kind of feel like garage doors might be beneficial here. The weakest part of this base, I would say right now, is this door, because there's no airlock. But I'm gonna make a little porch here. It's gonna be nice and cozy, so it's okay that this isn't that strong. And I don't want to put a garage door here because opening that and closing that is really slow. But if I put a garage door here, 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 and here, then it does a pretty good job at protecting the different areas of the base, except for the least important, which is this part. That's just how it is. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna hunt some animals, bring back as much cloth as I can, try to get that oil refinery built somewhere over here. I'll find a place for it. Maybe I might be able to put it in here, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, I'll get that set up, cook up all my crude oil, go get another boat. That's a whole nother thing. Out this way, like, I can park the boat here, but it's gonna decay, obviously. I need to figure out a way I can build a little boathouse here. That way I could just, from inside, come straight up into my base. I don't know if that'll work if I want to keep this open. Yeah, I have to think about that some more, because I want to keep this, like, open so I can chill out here. I feel like that'd be really, really nice. Haven't gotten to that point yet, but the other option is to have a path that comes up from inside the base, within the base, but then on the second floor up here have an area up top where I could sit out on a couch or something and just relax. Not too much grinding. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's just see how well we do at this, and then we can go from there. Okay, this bear was running from something, but I could really use this bear. I need a lot more low grade in order to make the refinery. I just need to make sure that he wasn't running from somebody that's directly behind him. Okay, that probably alerted too many people, so I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go. Woo! Wow. Sheesh. That's beautiful. What a view. Oh, I was like, what's that sound? I'm gonna set this up out here while it's dark. I mean, I could set it up right here. That way if I'm sitting out here, I can still see it. That works. Okay, I am gonna make a locker. Plus, now I'll have a ton of low grade, so I can make some syringes. You know, this is going to be a role player base, but I'm going to be ready for action if I need, which is nice. Let me see what type of outfits I have, and then what I need to make. See, I have some clothes, which is good. But I don't want to get too far away from the refinery since it's kind of exposed. A little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. Okay, I left the refinery on. It's back there cooking right now. Because I need to get wood pretty bad. I am burning through that wood so quick. Usually I make my way to outpost, trade in some stone for a bunch of wood, and that usually lasts me a while, but this time around I'm really far away from outposts, so that makes it hard. I'm gonna cook up the rest of this when it's dark. I feel like it's safer that way. I was ready to build my bow base, so I grabbed some tools and I got to work. Perfect. Look at this. It's perfect. Now all we need is the actual boat. But we'll find one. Okay, look, here's my plan. I am going to farm this road, but let me just grab this here. I'm farming that way, and I'm gonna hit up this fishing village, buy a boat, take it back home. That is the plan. Okay, we got a boat. Let's do it. Just gonna throw my low grade in there as well. Let me just see here. Alright. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna drop off my stuff, and then I'm gonna do some legit ocean farming. Wow, okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. It's time to hit the ocean. Jeez, man, look at that. That's beautiful. What is happening? Why does everything look so good right now? I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. I'm gonna do a run to Lighthouse. Not the most reliable choice, but I'm gonna give it a shot again. Last time I got destroyed, but let's hope this time I can at least hold my ground and don't get caught in the water like I did last time. So Lighthouse is here. I'm going to try and come in from here if I can. Hopefully that guy's not camping still. That'd be nice if he's not there. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me start recycling, and then come get that green card. What happened here? Oh, shoot, I see him up there. Oh god, this guy on the right. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh god. Oh god. That was terrible timing. I need to get out of here. Okay, at least I got out. I definitely could have died there. Definitely could have died there. But I didn't. Okay. Alright, let me make this solar panel. And now I'm going... Oh, I got... Okay, I definitely needed that, so that's good. I had the one tech trash, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a small battery. And I'm going to use these smaller lights. That's what I'm going to go with. Probably 10, probably, I would think. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay. On. Good. Okay. I definitely need another solar panel, so I need to work towards that. Once I get that, I'll be good. Plus, if I want to power up a refrigerator, I'm going to need one too, so... Okay, so here's the deal. I wasn't planning on doing too much of the monuments, things like that. I just kind of wanted to hang out as much as possible near the water. Lucky for us, over here we have underwater labs. I'm just going to go down there with a gun and basically just see what happens. If I encounter people, if I'm just going to kill the scientist and loot. I need SMG bodies if I want to carry around any Tommies. I could use some more tech trash. Just stuff like that. And now it's a little bit different because I can craft more stuff. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. For syringes, I basically need these things. Oops. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to make syringes. Alright. I'm gonna make a backpack. Throw it over my shoulder because I probably will get a lot of loot down there. If I survive. Make sure this is good. I need to just make sure my water's good. You know when you have that feeling like, okay, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna be down there for a while. don't let it be that one thing that kills me when I'm down there is thirst. Especially if I'm like waiting out someone or something happens where I have to wait. Then it's like I have no choice. Let's do this. Man, nothing like a midnight ride. Everything is calm. Everyone's just kind of chilling at their bases. The peace. It's such a beautiful thing. And here I am, making my way. Okay, here's good. Now, let's make a jump for it. We made it down here really quickly. I'm not gonna lie, that was really quick. Wetsuit. Okay, somebody... Oh, shoot. Man. This was very recently looted. I want to go ahead and craft another solar panel, and hopefully I can handle what's going on with the electricity and the lights. Get all that situated. As a solo, it's always important to keep your loot organized, so I took some time to do just that. Okay, I know that these doors are wood and they've been wood for a while, but I'm honestly just waiting for one more gear just so I can replace them with garage doors. Alright, I'm going back down again. I really want to see what I can get down here. I need some more gears, and I'm just hoping maybe somebody might be down there doing the monument and I could potentially counter. But to do that, we gotta be careful, we gotta move very stealthy, and I think we could do it. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. I need to just leave. I'm gonna leave. Okay, supply signal is pretty huge. I got the gears too. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I need to just hop in the boat and disappear. Awesome. Let's go. I'm gonna take the boat out and I'm gonna toss this supply drop. I don't have a real compound or anything, so I'd rather not bring too much attention to it if I don't have to, so I'm just gonna go out as far as I can and I'm going to drop this. Okay, I'm pretty far out. So right now I'm pretty far out. As you can see, you can barely see the land. This is where I'm gonna drop the supply signal. There it is. And now we wait. Just me, you, the ocean, the moon, the stars. It's just us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dive down here. Ah, I see it. I see it. I'm just gonna hang out up here. Make sure nobody comes to counter. That's what I'll be doing. So far, so good. No one's come out here, and it's slowly dropping. I already know it's not gonna fall directly on the boat, so I know I'm gonna have to put this stuff on, hop in the water, chase it down a little, and get the loot. I'm hoping for some better guns. Man, your eyes start playing tricks on you out here. Could have sworn I saw a head. Nah, we're good. We're good. Are we gonna see the day when on a night like this ends, and morning comes and the sky is just flowing with birds? I feel like that's coming soon. I mean, if not, it should be. That would be such a cool addition to the game. Just imagine that. I mean, we already have like a form of it. When you hit a tree, it sends off those little birds, right? Similar idea. Just more constant, more flowy. Doesn't have to be like super unique either. Just a constant reanimation across the sky. Like, man, that would make the game look so good. Maybe that's a lot to render. Oh. Yo. That was packed. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Let's go. I mean, pretty solid. Look at that. Oh, okay, I'm going for round 2. Let me go check this out.
Hello. Help me! I'm stuck.
What? Guy's stuck in there. What? What? Bro.
Help me! I am trapped in the cargo ship. Help me! It's that guy!
He's trapped in there. Oh man. That's not cargo. That's just a tugboat. Are you back? Oh god. I would be so mad. What? What is going on there? Okay. This is kind of weird. It's just here. I don't really like doing this very much, but look, when a raid target just comes to your front door like this, what are you supposed to do? I need more scrap. I mean, how often does that happen? But I do need scrap, so I'm gonna just take the boat straight to the lighthouse. Grab all my scrap here. We are researching down. Let's go. I don't really need this scrap for anything else since next week is BP wipe. So I'm just gonna research this satchel Thank goodness. Okay. I have a feeling there's gonna be nothing in here, but hey, whatever. I'm gonna replace this door. Oh. Okay, I have a lot of guns that I just got from here, so I'm actually gonna just leave. Okay. I mean, a lot of good loot. There's no doubt about that. Underwater Labs is pretty OP, honestly. I see that oil rig is being taken right now. I have nothing to lose. Wow. Oh, wait, what? He left? Dude left. Wait. This guy left. I definitely need to be here when he comes back. Why did he leave like that? That's weird. I'm gonna wait out these 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna go loot the box. Okay, let's go. I am out of here. What? That's so weird. Why'd he leave? I think he got scared. That's so weird. So, I want to do missile silo. I think that would be pretty fun. That, strange counter at oil rig. I mean, I was basically just like, okay, well, guess I'm good then. But I feel like if I can get enough scrap from here to Outpost, just on the road, then I'll just buy a blue card. And then I could just do the monument just right away.
Hey brother, do you have 11 scrap? I can drop you something. I need scraperino. Alright. Here. Appreciate you, homie.
So that worked. We have a blue card. Alright. Let's go. I was going to take that horse, but it's all decked out. The guy obviously cares about that horse. Let's not do that to the poor man. No need for that. Wow, I cannot believe it. It legit saved me from that guy. If you're wondering why I pulled out the blue card and held it in my hand, it's simply because if I die, I'll have the card.
are we being so scared of each other, brother? Yeah. Orange. Orange rhymes with porridge. No. Yeah. Now hope you.
Nice guy. That was a very nice guy. Orange rhymes with porridge. Whoa. I appreciate the rugs, dude. Ah, home sweet home. God, that was a long trip. My pinky is literally tired. I'm gonna go ahead and put away some stuff. Blue card. Alright. I'm gonna do a missile silo and then I'm just gonna chill out for a while. I got lots of guns, got ammo. TC is full. I might do a little researching just in case I get raided. Lot of stuff here. Okay. Sometimes I can tell that it's time for me to call it. I need to rest. It's one of those times. But I've got a blue card and I've got everything I need to do missile silo. And I'd like to do that. This might have seemed like a waste, but honestly, I just didn't want it to be in front of me all the time. I have no idea why it was in front of my base. I have no idea. But I'm just going to take it somewhere far away where it can just dissolve in peace. I really need to do another tugboat wipe. Look at that. That's cool, man. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. I just made some satchels and instead of raiding somebody, I broke into here so that I could just move this away. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's just what I felt like doing. And I ran out of fuel. Perfect. Goodbye, boat. That is much better. All I want to do is just sit around here, listen to the waves, and just relax for a while. So yeah, this is nice. And if you're watching this, I hope you feel the same way. A feeling that is unmatched. We're here still. Beautiful. I don't have any food, which kind of sucks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over past Missile Silo to this river. I'm gonna eat there and then go straight in. So I brought this gun just in case this gun breaks, because it's kind of lost a little bit of health and it's probably gonna break. I mean, this monument is not very lightweight. I'd say this monument it's pretty deep. I just want to sneak in, grab some food and leave.
I can see true love in your iris Why do we fall in love like this? Underneath all the sunsets. True love, true love. True love in your iris. True love, true love. Underneath the orange sunsets. I escape my dreams again. A place where I can see you in. I find the sunset. Same place where we met. Baby, I know you're not real, but I can feel your skin when you touch me. Baby, I need you to heal, cause my pain is real. I need your sunset to fix me. And I stay here with your true love, true love. True love in your iris. True love, underneath the orange sunsets. True love in your iris. True love, true love. Underneath the orange sunsets. True love, true love. True love in your iris. True love, true love. I got my pain and my heart on my sleeve. Only escape when I'm under the sheets. I feel feeling the noise, singing the void. I need to breathe, suffocating, let go of me. Truth is, I've been losing all my patience. I hate I'm stuck, but I'm anxious. I can't go on like this. My spirit's giving in. I've been waiting. I hold a loaded pistol. My hands shaking. I lay on the ground, oblivious. I had a dream I walked in with angels. Head down, arms crossed, legs shackled. Do you know step off the pain since I was a kid? Run away with nowhere to go. Can't escape, contemplate, then my eyes close. Now my soul, I'm feeling empty. The cards that you have dealt me. I've been waiting. I hold a loaded pistol. My hands shaking. I lay on the
That exit door is always rough because it's so easy to camp it. In those bushes, whatever it may be. The number of times I've died to somebody camping that door is crazy. But luckily we are close to home. Let's go. Honestly, that was pretty smooth. I feel the need to just chill out. I'm gonna just set up things, just hang out at my base, enjoy the vibes, you know? So, this is long overdue. I honestly kind of got distracted with all the other things I was trying to do, but I'm ready to decorate the base to my comfort. I don't know. I just enjoy living in bases like this because they just feel so real. I'm not sure if that comes across, but it is what it is. Okay. Got a ton of cloth. I'm gonna make a bunch of rugs. Honestly, I should have did all this earlier, but you know. Let me go out here and fix this up too. It is a part of the base, technically. This is nice. This is cozy. I dig it. I've got like just so much. I don't even know what to do with it. Ah, all right. This is nice. I'm just gonna take a minute and take this in. Alright, I think it's time to call it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the doors open and these main doors unlocked. So if anybody comes by and they want to help themselves, they can just have the base. At least they could take the loot. Lots of good stuff for them here. Man, it's always such a weird feeling to leave the base at the end of a wipe. Like, I haven't left yet, but I can already tell that I'm gonna miss this base until the next time that I play. It's such a weird feeling. At least speaking for myself, I tend to get attached to these bases. It's not hard for me to replace them if I get raided, but there's like a sentimental feeling. Like, this is my base. This is what I lived in this wipe. This is what kept my loot safe for as much as it could. And now, I have to let it go. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thanks to my YouTube members. This was a cozy, adventurous wipe, and one for the memories. I'll see you all in the next one. Dreamers, stay chill. You've been watching an Orange Dream production.